The Bert Newton Show is brought to you by the new Jenny Craig weight loss program. Now more than ever, it's the Australian way to lose weight. The Australian Television Network and associated stations presents the Bert Newton Show.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon to you. What a fine afternoon it is too. Charlie Bigora. Yes. Welcome to the show. It's lovely to have you here. And the same to you, sir or madam, whoever you are. Who whistled then? That was the biggest whistle I've ever heard in my life. One more time. Do it for me, son. Good. Okay, that's very interesting. Thank you. How old are you? 14. Hang on a second. No, son. No, you're not. You're 23. I'm going to ask you now. How old are you?
14.
No. Just hang on once. I'll explain something to you. Pardon? 23. Okay, that's right. Stunted growth. 23. What's your name?
Kane.
Is that your mother beside you? Does she like flowers?
Love them.
Good. Welcome to our show, and we hope you're going to enjoy the program. Would you like some flowers?
I'd love some.
Because John Deeks would love to give you some flowers on my behalf. They're just backstage there. John, there you are. Oh, what a team. What a staff. Oh, incidentally, speaking of staff, do we have two of the boys on today? Wayne, let me check on something. Yeah, yes, congratulations. Lovely flowers for ladies. A round of applause for. Yes. I will bring to the attention of the management of the Seven Network, the gentleman on camera 3 over yonder, camera 3 just there, yeah, and gentleman on camera 4 just over here, if you could, Wayne, please. Now, it's come to my attention, photograph in my possession, and I would just like to show it to you with no comment whatsoever. No comment. But it's I know Wayne is happily married, or was happily married. I'm not too sure about Grace over there. So good luck to both the boys. I'd devil, real evil. Do you like flowers, Wayne? I'll get some flowers for you. Hope you're going to enjoy the show today. We have some beautiful people for you to meet. And also, because it's such a big football week right around Australia, of course, the Raiders took up the League Cup in Sydney on Sunday. And in Melbourne now on Saturday, there is a team which also is away from the heart of Melbourne, trying to take off their first premiership, I guess, since, 1963, Geelong. And we've got the coach of Geelong coming in, Malcolm Blight. He's going to join us, and from the Hawthorn Football Club, the Big Dipper is here too. Lots and lots of things to do for you. Welcome to the show. It's good to have your company. Grace Rizzo opens the show today, one night only. Here's Grace.
Right.
One night only. If I was giving away gold logies for the best new talent for 1989, there's the girl I'd give it to. That was just terrific, Grace. Congratulations. We had a lot of fun last week on the show. Pam Madison, who's absolutely killing them at the Hilton Comedy Club, was on the show, and we were looking forward to having her company today on our program. But instead, she has sent along a mystery guest. Please welcome Pam Madison's mystery guest.
Wonderful to have you here, Liza.
Oh, it's so good to be here, Bert.
I didn't realise you were here in Australia.
I was supposed to go to Sydney, but I missed my plane.
You have been here before, and it seems that you're so much more relaxed this trip.
Oh, I'm so mellow now. I feel really relaxed.
That's good.
How are you doing, Bert?
Very well, thank you,
I haven't
Liza.
seen you since Hollywood.
That's right, yeah. Had a good time.
Bert came to Hollywood, and we danced and we sang all night.
It was good fun, wasn't it, eh?
Oh, it was fabulous.
That's good, Liza.
Well, you look so good.
And you look great, too. You look just absolutely wonderful.
Oh, I'm in Melbourne, Melbourne.
Great to have. Listen, Liza, you've got to come across and say hello to a good friend of mine, Joe, our piano player. Liza, but only Joe is here. Yeah, it's wonderful.
Oh, he's the best.
Isn't it lovely? Hang on, Joe, don't get too excited, Joe. I feel as though I'm part of it. And Margaret.
Made for some kissing, and I mean to kiss me up you.
Yeah, sure, Anne, I'm into it. You look wonderful.
Do you like the way I look?
I think it looks terrific.
Oh, thank you.
How's Roger?
Oh, Roger's fabulous.
That's good, Anne.
Oh, he's just great. I just came from Vegas.
Yes?
Caesars.
Yeah.
And, I fell off the stage again.
Oh, you did. You're a silly
I did.
old sausage, aren't you?
Oh, I really am.
How'd you fall off?
Well, I was doing that fabulous number, Bye Bye Birdie, and I was dancing and having a great time, and I tripped.
Oh! You've done it again.
I know.
You don't realise what you've done, Anne, but
What did I do again?
with all your hair, it just flipped right back there, but it's okay.
I have a fabulous...
Where are you? You're there?
Oh, I'm right here.
Yeah, right, I know.
But I have a
The
fabulous
iconic.
plastic surgeon.
Yeah, and it's great. Liza Minnelli was just here.
Was she
You
really?
just missed her.
Oh, was she great?
She was wonderful, Anne.
Was she as sexy as me?
No, she wasn't as sexy as you.
Oh, thank
So
you.
what are you doing now? Mainly cabaret? What do you...
Yes, well, I'm singing and dancing, and I have a fabulous acting career. Yeah, and now I'm here with you.
Oh, that's good, Anne.
Thank you.
I'm wondering who else might arrive today.
Well, you know, I've been working on some impressions.
Yes, Anne.
And I have this new Helen Reddy impression that I want to teach all of you how to do.
Oh, well, we love Helen Reddy because she's an Australian, of course. Yes.
All you have to do is put a clothespin on your nose.
Yes.
Joe, would you like to join in?
Yeah, Joe, would you like a
Yeah.
clothespin? There you go. You followed the act now, that's okay.
Here, Joe,
It's
take
running
this
everything.
one.
Take that one. That's a bigger one. Yeah.
And it's very simple. It's very simple to do Helen Reddy. She gets a clothespin with her vocal dynamics with a clothespin. You can't see it because it's strict photography, so you just put it on your nose.
Yeah, well.
Here we go. I am woman. I'm evil. And love is too big to ignore. I know I'm such a bore. You know, I don't seem as bad as mine are sure. Come on, Joe. I am woman. Hear me. That ain't no way to treat a lady.
Ah, that's just terrific. Ah, dear me. I was hoping, I've got to say, I was listening to real Pam Madison, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. You are terrific. It's great to have you back, and so many friends of mine have seen your work at the Hilton,
really?
including last night. And evidently last night was just a knockout crowd.
Oh, it was fun. Oh, they were
it?
great. They were so much fun, you know. I was able to do a lot to that audience, you know. They were really hip.
Let me just fix your eye for you. You're too pretty to have that.
Oh,
Oh, that's okay.
Saliva on my eye. I love that.
I'll use my My mum used to do.
Oh, romantic. Isn't it romantic?
Just a little there, just get off.
You make me feel like Julie Andrews. Oh, thank you, Bert.
You do Cher?
Do I do Cher?
Yeah.
Yes, I do Cher.
Do Cher for us.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Whew. Well, what do you want me to sing, Bert? Feel so young. You make me feel so young and alive. And every time I think of you, I'm such a happy individual.
I haven't had the luck of seeing the actor. I'm seeing it on Friday night. But you do also Dionne Warwick, I'm told.
Yes, I do Dionne Warwick, And I can't do her now because I need my dentures.
Oh, okay.
I have my teeth that I do with her.
I see.
I don't have... Does anybody have a pair I can borrow?
I'd suggest not. Pam,
Yes.
as you mentioned, you're enjoying... Oh, the one thing I've got to do, when you're out of character now, you've got to come across and say, like, you started the whole thing last week when you kissed Joe, the piano player. Following you, we had Chelsea Brown kiss him, and then every female guest who's been on the show since then, almost to a person, has kissed Joe. So,
Oh, really? Let me see.
I tell you what That's very funny. I tell you what I'll do. Because I like you, I would suggest you don't kiss them all. I'll pick out the ones it's okay to kiss. I'm reasonably safe. No, I tell you what. I think maybe our MD Ross Burton can represent all the boys. Pam Madison, Ross Burton. Yeah, so popular with the boys. Get on, you boys. Yeah.
But somehow, Annie, I'm Uncle Henry. My heart always goes back to Joe.
Yeah, right. Are you going to stay a little while?
Yes, I'm going to stay a little
Terrific.
while.
Pam Madison, ladies and gentlemen, she's going to stay a little while. After this break, Malcolm Blythe and Robert Dippier de Medico.
I don't feel as happy going out as I used to be, especially when we go to a function, let's say a dinner, where everyone is hoeing into the food, and I know that if I eat as much as everyone else is eating, that I'm definitely going to put on the weight, and I'll feel unhappy about that. Well, when I go out to dinner, it's no longer a problem. Food isn't... Jenny Craig's taught me that food isn't the reason why you do go out to dinner. You go out to enjoy other people's company, so food doesn't prove to be a problem at all.
I love hearing success stories from all the clients we've helped. At Jenny Craig Weight Loss Centers, we're continually developing new and better tasting food to make losing weight even easier than ever before. If you haven't seen us lately, you haven't seen us at all.
Now lose all the weight you want for an unbelievably low $92.50. This is the lowest price ever offered by Jenny Craig, so call today.
We'll give you the very best price on beautiful solid vinyl weatherboards because you're dealing direct with the Australian wholesaler. JH Solid Vinyl can transform an average 12-square home for an amazing $4,800. No hidden extras. $4,800 is all you'll pay and you'll never paint again. So phone us now on 553 0844 for an obligation-free price on your size home. We won't be beaten on price or we'll refund the difference. So deal direct and save. 553 0844.
How I remember the days. Oh, the V-Line Day Away tours to the Shipwreck Coast and the 12 Apostles, all 9 of them, $55 an adult. The day at Sovereign Hill, $30 for grown-ups. The day away at Mitchelton Winery with the Goulburn River flowing free, as you can see, at $38. What's more, most with a free lunch. That's V-Line Day Away tours for you. Call into V-Line Travel or phone 6193333 for a brochure. It's all in the book.
It was one of those days. The only meat Mrs. Jones had in her fridge was some chops. But with a savoury hot pot in her cupboard, she had dinner on the table. Continental hot pot makes any meat a meal.
Of all the multivitamins, only one has the formulation of Logical, the complete multivitamin with a sensible boost of calcium in one capsule. So if your dietary vitamin intake is inadequate, your choice of multivitamins is now Logical.
Tonight, Dad's bored.
Louis the Fly on Louis the Fly, straight from the rivers into you.
So he takes up painting bowls of fruit.
You just need a little more work on the bananas. Nuts.
Hey, Dad, then the guys from Wogs Out of Work have money troubles.
I go to the garage, I get the shovel.
How do they cut back on the budget?
My man's the one who's always stopping himself.
You're a convict, you're used to bread and water.
Australia's favourite comedy shows. Hey, Dad and Acropolis Now. Tonight from 7:30 only on 7.
Welcome back. It does look once again as if we've had some dreadful argument. There are 2 guests about to... Are you still there, Pam? Are you down
I'm
there?
still here.
I have just had a conference with my floor manager, Peter O'Connor, who's been with me right from the start of the show, and he gives you his unadulterated, if you'll pardon the expression, his unadulterated award for his favourite guest so far. So you've won Peter O'Connor. And a lot of people will feel that way too. You realise, of course, what I didn't show you...
Thank you, Joe.
If you can just trust yourself, just come over. Don't touch him this time because things are getting serious at home. Let me just show you what happened. Now that was the first kiss there. That's you and Joe,
God,
right?
That's hysterical.
Yeah. Now the very first sex symbol on Australian television, not counting me, was a girl called Abigail, and there she is with Joe. She was on the show on Friday, I think, wasn't she, Joe? Yeah. And then. This is one which is very interesting, with Chelsea Brown. And that is Chelsea actually on the floor with Joe. And there are renegade copies of this photograph doing the rounds of New York at this very, very moment. So he's keeping a little collection there of all the girls he's kissed.
Oh, you had Liza and Margaret and
That's
everyone.
right. And you see, and for the first 21 years of his life, he was so worried about it. But now all of a sudden he's enjoying it and everything.
Oh, that's
He's
great.
dropped his boyfriend and everything, which is just terrific. We're just so thrilled. We've got a very big... We've got a very big day coming up here. Old habits die hard, you see. We've got a very big day coming up here on Saturday. Last Sunday in Sydney. What happened last Sunday? Oh yes, that's right. The Raiders defeated Balmain in the league cup up there, and it was just terrific. And come this Saturday, I love you. No, come this Saturday, we have got the. I'm playing stage whispers. We have something coming up this Saturday, do we? What? We have the premiership. I know what you mean, Joe. I'm getting to enjoy it myself, and I think the spark was out. Anyway, we've got this league thing coming up, and it's between. I mean, who cares? It's between Geelong and Hawthorn, the reigning premiers. And I'm wondering if you would like to meet. If you would like to meet 2 of the stars of that match, would you? Okay, well. Make welcome, please, Robert De Pieta Medico from Hawthorn and the coach of Geelong, Malcolm Blight. Well, Malcolm, I know for a start that's the sort of thing you wouldn't allow your players to be doing this week, isn't it?
It is true, Bert, well, actually, you can answer that probably better. Do you do that sort of thing, Bertie, do you?
Oh, this is a national show, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes, doesn't hurt nobody.
Doesn't it?
No.
What about your wife?
So,
She wouldn't be too... How do you... I suppose it's the most ridiculous question of all time. How do you feel in leading up to a premiership game? But particularly in your case, Malcolm, first year with Geelong, the first chance they have of winning a premiership since 1967, I think?
63.
63.
Well, they last played in 67.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's okay saying how you're looking after the boys and keeping them cool, calm and collected. Who's looking after you?
That's a fair question, actually, yeah. I think we learned a bit from that first final we played when Essendon made a mess of us, and the last two games have been very good. Of course, the opposition, as you keep on going high, gets better, and Hawthorn have been there 7 in a row. So it's a big week in Geelong, and I'm just hopeful everyone handles it at least to some degree so we can be competitive.
Sure. Winning the Brownlow medal on Monday night, which was great for the club and, of course, great for Paul, do you feel that could be seen as some sort of negative? Because history does show that sometimes the winning of a Brownlow medal in the week of the grand final, that player then doesn't come up to the standard he's shown throughout the year.
No, having been through it myself and didn't have much luck on the grand final day, but the bloke sitting here did.
Played okay, didn't he?
Yes, did, and won a premiership. So I think all those things are just very much on the day. But Paul Couch had a marvellous year, and you know he's that type of player that he really is an unaffected kid anyhow. So I think he'll do well.
The last time that you met Geelong and Hawthorn, you've played only once this year, and going at a half-time, I think you were 53, 54 points up, and all of a sudden Hawthorn got through in the second half and beat you by 8 points, which was really one of the great comebacks in modern-day football. How did you do it on that day, Dipper?
We kicked more goals than him, but... No, it was an amazing game of football because obviously we've both been involved in a lot of games of football, and at half-time we went into the rooms and thought, crikey, what's happened? We're 10 goals down or so, and we just went back to some of the basics of football, and it was a complete reverse of the first half, and either side could have won on the last kick of the day, It was an exciting game. That's why I think this week's game's going to be fantastic.
What sort of a lead-up are you doing, Dipper? I'm told that you...
I'm not nervous, right? I'm not nervous.
I understand it. But you have an extraordinary lead-up. I mean, I'm told that at training just recently you stopped in the middle of something which was pretty important and grabbed yourself a sausage from the barbecue.
I was hungry. Man's got to eat.
Are you allowed to do that sort of thing at Hawthorn?
No, well, it wasn't actually that way, but at Hawthorn there's a sort of as I said once before, the country club in Melbourne, and we have a barbecue every Tuesday and Thursday night. The fans come down, the supporters come down, and the trainers supply the sausages, and when you're feeling hungry, just go pick one off the grill.
And that's what you did?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're also working at the Royal Melbourne Show. You're doing some demonstrations out there. You've got your own... I know everything.
Informed.
You've got your own restaurant that you've got to look after. I mean, are you thinking about football at all this week?
I think about football 24 hours a day. I love being part of the game, and I love being part of the finals. Why change your routine just before a grand final? It's just another game, is what I might say, but it's just that the winners go away with a cup. I'm not... It sounds a lot, but I'm getting plenty of rest and training very hard, and looking forward to Saturday.
Dipper, what were your feelings on Monday night? You were a Brownlow medalist yourself, and when Paul managed to take off the big one, it's a great personal honour, isn't it?
Yeah, the feeling was I got ripped off by the umpires, by the way. I thought she got more votes.
Yeah, what happened?
Well, I don't know. Some of these umpires don't really know what's going on.
No, they're all right. They're all right.
They're wonderful, aren't they? That gets back Dipper.
I'm kidding. Cross my fingers there. No, it's an exciting time, and especially when you're involved, because really the Brownlow night is a boring night. I'll explain to you later what the Brownlow is. I'll show you later.
Where will you explain that later, Dipper?
Yeah, in the dressing room.
Oh, fair. Okay, right.
Yeah. Anyway, it isn't exciting if you're involved with the player and the club, and funny enough that the Geelong players were sitting next to us, and it was quite relaxed broadcast, wasn't it? Everyone's laughing, jovial, but I know what sort of feeling he's going through. It was sort of a tense adrenaline would have been pumping through.
Malcolm, going into Geelong this year, and you've taken them from 9th into the grand final, how did you overcome some of the problems that every new coach meets? And that's number one, the fact that you have an enlarged team of selectors in the social club, of any football club. You've got the wives and the girlfriends of the players, particularly the wives and the girlfriends of the players who don't get into the seniors. You've got some of the people who've been around a club like Geelong for a long time, and I'm not honing in on Geelong alone, any club. How do you overcome those sort of things? How do you give it your imprint as soon as possible?
Well, I think that in going there, I mean, you've got some definite ideas on football, and I think that once you talk to the administration, I mean, really, you know, there's a lot of problems with players and money and all that sort of stuff, but I've never seen a player sign a cheque. So I think you've always got to start from the top. And they were very, very impressive. They've settled their administration down. That impressed me. And then you just go in with a plan that you've got. And I guess really, Bert, if anyone doesn't want to stick to it, well, they're not required.
Sure, fair enough. They are saying around town that if Hawthorn can stop Ablett, they can stop Geelong. And I'm wondering who'll get the job on Saturday to stop to stop Gary.
Well, Dipper's had it once this year. How'd you go, Dipper?
Thanks, Malcolm.
Would you enjoy that job, Dipper?
I would enjoy it, yeah. I've known Gary for a long time. Of course, he came from Hawthorn, and we've played against each other a few times, and with each other, on the football field, that is. But a sensational player, there's no doubt about that. But a lot of people forget that football is a team game. There is 20 players out there, and as well as Ablett, there's other great players for Geelong, and of course we've got a couple of goal-kicking machines ourselves. So it's going to be a very interesting game on Saturday. But whoever plays on him, no, good luck.
Where do you think it's going to be won, Malcolm?
I agree with Dipper on the scoreboard.
How are you going to translate it up to that scoreboard?
I just think that, you know, because both sides during the year have had terrific forward lines, you know, capable of kicking big scores, it really is in that middle area, you know, the ruckman and rovers and those on-the-ball players and wingmen like Dipper, you know, that's going to be very essential that you get first crack at it out of there. So I think that, you know, there's got to be a fair bit of planning what goes into that middle area.
It should be a great game. I think you'd have to agree, with the exception of blokes like yourself who've had good victories in the final series, just for those people who like the game of football and like to see a close game and like to see, perhaps, you know, getting into the last quarter, a chance for the other side. It's been a reasonably dull series so far from that point of view, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Except maybe yourself and Melbourne.
Yes, that was certainly in the last quarter. Yeah, it has been a bit like that. There's no real reason for it. It's very hard to put your finger on it. However, confidence is a funny thing in anything we do, and once you get that lucky break, and there are a couple of lucky breaks in footy, and people feel good inside, very, very hard to chase all day. And, you know, modern football's very much like that. The rules are set up like that. You can't kick it out of bounds on the full, etc. Yeah, I just hope that, yeah, it is a very, very competitive game on the scoreboard.
Right. What will you be doing on Friday night?
We actually train Friday nights, Bert, so we'll be training and having a bit of a meeting and talking tactics and go to bed reasonably early and hopefully wake up fresh.
What about you, Dipper?
We normally have a bit of a lunch together and we'll talk about the game coming up and just go home and relax and probably start watching the marathon grand finals about 2 or 3 as you can't sleep, and then get up and hopefully have a good day.
Well, I think it's fantastic the two great sides have finished up in the grand final, and I don't think you can always say that. Hawthorn has to be respected for the great club that it is and its record recently, and Geelong, the thrills that you've given your supporters this year, and the fact that you've come in as the new coach, and players who in the past were good players now appear to be great players, and I think that's a tremendous tribute to you, and I just hope it's a great game on Saturday, and good luck to you both. Malcolm Blythe and Robert Dippy and Manny Cole. And great to have them here, and I do thank them especially for their time, because this week is such a hectic one for them. After this break, somebody who's not a bad sports person herself, Yvonne Corley, is going to join us. We're back with you after.
A fireman dies fighting a blaze near a backpackers hostel in Brisbane. In tonight's 7 Nightly News, we look at fire safety at the hostel and how close it was to another backpackers disaster. And on Hinch, the battle for Bathurst. For 25 years, the fastest men on 4 wheels have tackled the toughest racetrack in the country. It's all happening again this weekend. Paradise for petrolheads. Glenn Taylor and Jennifer Kite with the news at 6 and Hinch at 7. Tonight on 7.
Susie says she wants to keep doing maths and science.
Oh, what for?
Oh, there might be something she can do with it when she leaves school.
She's only going to work for a minute before she meets some bloke and settles down.
Oh, I don't know, Frank. She might get into one of those boys' career things or something.
No daughter of mine's going out on some rig in the middle of the sea.
Oh, Frank, there might be something else she can do.
Yeah? Like what?
By not doing maths and science to VCE, girls reduce career opportunities by up to 80%. Maths multiplies your choices. Call us for information.
Swader, handcrafted designer furniture at affordable prices. You can select a lounge suite in the fabric of your choice. You're welcome to see our craftsmen at work and see the quality that Swader are famous for. Swader, designed to stand the passage of time. Simple, luxurious and comfortable. Swader furniture, tailor-made and tailored to your budget. Buy direct from our workshop and save. Swader, Springvale Road, Springvale. Designed to please, made to last.
There's nothing as delicious as my wholesome nut loaf. Of course, now I can make it even healthier by spreading it with New Flora Light.
New Flora Light, a low-cholesterol, salt-reduced spread. It has the same lovely Flora taste, but more than a third less fat.
Now, if Flora Light has more than a third less fat, surely that means I can have a little more nut loaf.
New Flora Light, another one of the best things in the country.
What are you waiting for? JH solid vinyl weatherboards won't be beaten on price or on quality, or we refund the difference. So come on, phone 553 0844 right now for the best price on your size home. 4,800, that's all.
Hi, Mum.
Hello, Jane. How are my grandchildren? I've settled in quite nicely now. Oh, you don't need to worry. I am being well looked after. It's really beginning to feel like home. Anyway, I must go now. Time to go down and get my hair done.
A sensitive stomach finds some foods hard to digest. But you can replenish the body's natural digestive cultures with Revital, the milk for people who find some foods hard to stomach.
You too much. Welcome back. We have with us at the moment Pam Madison, and the Big Dipper is also here. They're having a wonderful time. Dipper doesn't have to go. This is the difference, I think, you see, at the moment. I mean, obviously, he has the added responsibility of coaching, but Malcolm had to leave. But Dipper's got a few moments on his hands, so he's got to stay around for the show.
Much, Bert.
Like the very relaxed way you go about your business.
Well, I suppose it's sort of used to it. When I say used to it, I just want to be relaxed all week. Oh, I'm not nervous, all right?
No, you're not nervous. You're not, nervous at all, no.
I mean, it's only Wednesday and Saturday, it's 2:30. I mean,
That's right. You've only got Thursday and Friday to get through, and Saturday morning, and then you've got to run on the ground at 2 o'clock, you see, and then at 2:30 the siren goes, and the bounce of the ball.
And the time the ball's bound, you're so tired because you've thought about the game that many times. This is like our Super Bowl, as you probably catch on.
Yeah.
No, it's exciting time.
Pam does speak English.
That's
I'm not too sure whether she understands you, Dipper, but she speaks
Well, she can use... Just watch my hands. I'm Italian, so just follow my hands.
Yes, I second that. You watch his hands, Pam. But don't forget, it's only a football game, and it's Saturday. You nervous?
No.
Sure.
Just to relax, you book up the phones with us today, and they've got a medley for us. Please welcome, ladies and gentlemen, the phones.
Give me information. Give me long distance. Give me
I was waiting
patiently. Oh, won't you please understand the need? Oh, ring, ring, why don't you give me a call? Ring, ring, why don't you give me a call? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Great, the phones. And a terrific medley. And Dipper enjoyed every moment of that.
And whilst he was watching the phones, yeah, we've got their fan group in again, have we? We always have the group for the phones. Are they not here today? Put your hand, yes, right in the front row. Oh, they're not the girls, though. They're from Adelaide, are they? Oh, right, OK. Whilst we were listening to the phones, also Dipper was having a look at somebody whom he's admired from afar for a long time. He wants to meet you, Julian. He wants to say hello to you. He wants to meet Gillian Fitzgerald. Come over, Gillian, who's our choreographer. Come over and meet him. I'll take you over, Dipper.
Thanks, mate.
Say hello to you, Gillian. He just said, is that Gillian Fitzgerald? And I said, yes. He just wants to do it. He just wants to say hello.
How are you? Pleasure meeting you.
Okay.
Pleasure meeting you. I wonder if you can teach some footwork on the footy field one day.
Oh, I'd love to. Thanks.
You've done all. Oh, you okay? Thanks, guys, by the way. It was terrific. You've done all strange. Don't know why.
Sorry about that, Joe. You know what I mean? Joe got very upset.
At the comedy club.
Who's that?
They came up on the stage, the phones, and sang happy birthday to me on my birthday.
Were they invited?
They were great. They had a cake and they sang happy birthday to me.
Oh, that's thank you, guys.
They're great.
When was your birthday?
My birthday was, when was my birthday? September 23rd.
Oh,
yes.
Do we have something for Pam for her birthday, Wayne? The things that grow in the garden.
I just
Not
want
snails,
raspberry.
Wayne, not snails. No, Flowers. We've given them away, have we? Oh, I see, yes. Okay, you'll get them back, don't worry. These are... We'll get your name. It'd be harder to send the flowers over to America. We'll get your name and address and we'll send you some soon. So, happy birthday. That's for you.
Thank you.
Hey, I'll just take the card out. There we go.
Are these her flowers?
No, they're your flowers now.
Oh,
She brought them in.
We'll get you some more.
No, she's actually a plant of the audience.
Oh, really?
She's not really in actual, it's Dipper's wife, and she just sits there every day and we do sort of...
Well, thank you.
They're lovely.
It's great.
Yes.
Thank you.
They are lovely
Yes.
flowers, aren't they?
Yes, and my husband, Roger Rabbit, he won't be here today to wish me a happy birthday, but thank you, just the same.
Yeah, and happy birthday to you
Yeah.
too, Pam. Happy birthday. Applause for it. How did that start? Oh, yes, the phone saying happy birthday. We have waiting for us now in America one of our favourite Aussies of all time. I'm sure you'd say Yvonne Corley was one of the greatest sports people of all time.
My
Dipper.
word, yes, my word.
So a big welcome from Fort Myers in Miami to Yvonne Corley. Hello, Yvonne.
Hello, how are you, Bert?
I'm very well, thank you. Welcome to the show. It's great to talk to you.
You too.
We were going to talk just before the US Open, but something happened. Precisely what happened, Yvonne?
Well, I've been, all the last few years I've played more tennis than I've played in my life, and suddenly when I really wanted to play well, I was playing with Kerry Melville Reid at the time, who is a very good friend of mine. We were playing during a first round doubles, and suddenly I just, the calf muscle of my left leg just tore, and I couldn't play anymore, so I had to stop.
You okay now?
Yeah. Actually, things like that haven't happened to me since after having my children. It's been a long time since I've had some injuries, but that's the first time it's happened in a long time, and it's just unfortunate that it happened at that time, but, you know, those things happen.
What's the standard of your tennis like these days, Yvonne, before that accident?
Well, I've been playing a lot of tennis before that. I've been playing for the last few years, and that's the first time it's really happened to me, so it's very unfortunate.
And what are you doing over there in America? Tell us about your lifestyle.
Well, other than looking after kids,
Yeah.
well, it's I've been involved with an activewear line with Sears, which is doing very well since '82, and playing a few over 35 events, and playing a few exhibitions and charities, and at the moment I've just come back from Germany, so I feel like I'm still half asleep. Excuse me if I'm seem half asleep.
What time of the day is it there, Yvonne?
Well, right now it is now about 11:15.
In the morning?
I should be asleep. Usually
at night,
I go to sleep
is it?
about 9 o'clock.
Oh,
yes, at
well,
9 o'clock.
on Tuesday night, obviously.
At night.
Yeah. Oh, thanks
Yes.
for going to so much trouble. I feel a bit
And-
ill now.
And I've just come back, from Germany, but I came back just to speak to you, Bert.
Ah, Yvonne, doesn't that make you feel good?
You're special.
That's just terrific. What were you doing in Germany?
Well, I went over there I was invited over to go for an opening of a tennis club, and actually I just went for the weekend.
Gosh. When you look back on Sorry, go ahead.
And I came back, and I spoke to a very good friend of yours, Nolene Batley,
Yes, indeed.
who you have interviewed, she told me,
Right.
and the Bee Gees.
Yeah. They've done okay for themselves
And
too,
they
haven't they?
They said that they spoke to you, and they said to say hello.
Oh, that's great. Thank you. Thank you for that. Yvonne, I was going to say that when you flying over to Germany for the weekend and living a pretty good life, one would think, do you think back on your early days, your very young days, just getting into tennis, did you ever dream this sort of thing could happen for you?
Yes, I think it came about because I did dream about these things. I think they had to. As a young girl, I played all sports, and I guess through being told about it, I was very good at it. But I had a dream that maybe one day that, I would become a #1 tennis player. And I dreamt that I would go to Sydney one day, and that dream came true when Victor Edwards came to my hometown and found me. And I think I was a very lucky person, and from then on I really haven't looked back, and I think I've been a very lucky person.
Well, you may have been lucky, but you were certainly so great at what you did. This is the most important question I'll ask you on behalf of everybody watching. Any chance of you coming back to Australia?
Oh, definitely. In January, I'm coming back to do a documentary on Aborigines, which is something that I've dreamt about doing for many years now, and it was just a matter of finding the right people to work with and people who I felt comfortable with. And I found a person, John McIntosh from Highland Productions, to work with in January to do an Aboriginal documentary, and it's all about finding my roots, finding out a lot about my heritage, which I didn't know a lot about growing up, mainly because I was caught up in tennis. And I'm very excited about it because I'm very proud of my heritage, and I really want to find more about my heritage, find out a lot more about it. And it's something that I've wanted to do for many years, and I finally found the right people, and I'm going to involve my children and my husband, And it's going to be a documentary about finding out a lot more about my heritage and learning with the viewers. And so it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm so excited about this.
It sounds wonderful, and you're in
terrific
hands there with John McIntosh, who is a magnificent documentary maker, and I know it will be great. Well, I'm getting a bit tired myself, Yvonne. So, well, I just want to thank you very much indeed for giving us your time. I realise now, I've just had a note handed to me that literally, I mean, you flew in from Germany, as you told us, and you really have put yourself out to be part of the satellite today, and I appreciate that, and I wish you well, and I hope that documentary, which you start with John in January, is a huge success. Thanks, Yvonne.
Thank you.
Great champion, Yvonne Corley. We're back with you after this break with another champion of a different nature. Jonathan Coleman joins us.
Butter has a natural taste that everyone likes when they're cooking and eating. The trouble is, it's just too hard to spread. That's why we've made Dairy Soft. It's pure butter, churned with natural sunflower oil. So now it's easy to spread butter, even straight from the fridge. Dairy Soft. It's just butter that knows how to spread.
Your kicks at an everyday price by Colitex.
There's 127 bargains in every Brash's store because Brash's is 127 years old. We've cut JVC camcorders to just $1,499. 34cm colour TVs are down to $339. A TAC VCR with a 5-year warranty is only $499. AWA bookshelf hi-fis with CD, $100 off. And there's 123 more bargains in every Brash's store. So whose birthday sale is on now?
Just ask them.
Right, come and join the party.
It's out with the old and in with the new. Oates All-Australian Mop Bucket. Winner of the Australian Design Award. The Oates All-Australian Mop Bucket is light, stable, strong, simple to use, will not chip tiles or scratch paintwork. It's compact and easy to store. So get the Oates Mop Bucket. The Oates All-Australian Mop Bucket. Available from a store near you.
Good morning.
There it is.
Mom, we're out of milk.
No, we're not.
UHT ultra-pasteurised long-life milk. No preservatives, no additives, and no way you'll ever run out of real milk again.
New Orthoxicol nasal relief tablets. Stop a runny nose.
Our lines are free, so phone us now for the best price on solid vinyl weatherboards. JH Solid Vinyl won't be beaten on price or we'll refund the difference. Deal direct and save. 553 0844. Phone now.
Welcome back. Pam Madison's with us, as is Robert Domenico, and this is the most relaxed he's been in any lead-up to any grand final. What sort of questions is he asking you, Pam? May I ask you?
He's asking me all about the States, about New York. He said it was kind of a...
Frightening. When you see a guy walk down towards you with a baseball bat, what do you do?
Yeah.
What do you do?
Run!
Very frightening. I
Yeah.
found it really...
Well, you're doing an international game, aren't you, after the...
Yes, we're off to Miami and then off to London. A 2-week quick trip, and it's exciting, but you know it's a long year.
I'm just thinking that would be terrific if you're going over there to play those games. How about becoming our international reporter on what's happening over yonder, not only on the football games, but also generally on what you see? Would that be great to have the Big Dipper?
Well, Would you consider it? I'll consider it.
I know you have many contracts before you, but just consider
That'd be fantastic,
ours too.
yeah.
We'd love you to do it. You know Jonathan Coleman? You're going to love him if you don't.
No,
Pam.
I don't know him.
Well, just wait until he appears. He's somebody. He's just right for you, actually.
Is he
He's
really?
quiet, sophisticated, very, very laid back. Please welcome Jonathan Coleman.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, the Joker.
No, Marcel Marceau. What do you think? It looks terrific. Don't forget to write a check.
Yeah, isn't that wonderful? Now, who dressed you like that? I guess Marion.
Well, my mother, in fact, helped. It's her birthday today. I want to say hello, Sylv. Happy birthday, Mum.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Sylv.
Flowers here that we'll ask you to take back to you, Mum.
Very much.
Back to Sydney and wish you a very, very happy birthday.
Big budget show.
Yeah.
Big budget.
I'll just keep them for you. Very much. Take that card out and keep that one.
I saw a lot of the guys backstage smoking some of those flowers earlier.
Really? Isn't that disgraceful?
It's not healthy at all.
Jonathan, there has got to be a good reason why you're dressed like that.
I just want to say that was one of the funniest acts I've ever seen.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank
You're looking
you.
for management at all? Looking for management?
But I don't know whether actually Pam realises just how funny she is. I mean, it's pretty hard to judge when you're basically...
Well, it was funnier than the Big Dipper, let's face it.
I think the Big Dipper still has the line of the month when I said, what was the thing? How did you do that? Coming back after half-time, he said, we kicked more goals. It's a darn good answer.
More
isn't it?
sausages, more power to the sausages.
So why, Jonathan?
Well, basically, I thought I wanted to come out and try and show up Pam.
Yeah.
I just thought, and also as a tribute to Marcel Marceau, as I said, but also to show that how important marketing is involved, not only in films like Batman, but also in marketing of rock and roll videos. As you know, hosting Saturday Morning Live, we get to see all the videos as they come out, and you get to see how, like just take for example, like Jason and Kylie. I mean, how they've been marketed, and how successful that marketing has been worldwide. And, you know, right from sort of Frank Sinatra to Elvis.
Mm-hmm.
I've just come back, I went to Graceland.
Oh, yes.
I just brought a few bits of Graceland. Have you been to Graceland?
No, I haven't.
It's Elvis's place. Elvis lives there.
Very tasteful, I believe.
Oh, yes, it's very, very low-key, very tasteful. So I thought I'd bring a couple of things. This is a book that you can only buy at Graceland's. This is an Elvis book. Let me just see, which camera do you want on this? Oh, hello, too. Yeah, this is it. Elvis book. And I think that most Elvis fans have got to be weird readers, because the type in this book is about 3 inches high. This is what all of them are like this. I thought maybe this is one for people who have got like bad eyesight or something, but this is, you can only buy this book at Graceland, and it's actually signed by the author and numbered and stuff. But it's bizarre. I mean, there's those sorts of things.
What's it called?
It's called I Married a Huge Guy.
Elvis Presley.
But if you think that's weird, you remember those things like Baby on Board and Grandmother in the Trunk and Mother-in-Law. Look at this one. Elvis fan on board.
Good stuff.
I mean, this guy is making more money now since he's been dead. There's also...
Well, he's not making it, but he's a status.
Oh, yeah, well, the estate is. And this Priscilla Presley, Elvis, it's your tour of... And it says, relive the memories. Find him asleep in the trunk somewhere. And there's also like... this is a movie... These are the things they used to promote movies. So that's for the Turner and Hooch, which of course is...
very funny movie.
The dog, you know. And
funny.
Graceland hat.
Yeah.
Yep, just like the king used to wear, I bet.
It's going well so far, John.
Yep. Also, the way they used to promote records, this is like an American record.
I did them
called
singly, by the
yeah.
way, so we've got plenty of time.
Fish heads. Yeah, we've plenty of time. Actually, no, I just thought that...
What
I'd
are fish heads?
Well, fish heads is a sort of a novelty record, and they put out like a picture disc. So that's a fish head picture disc. You can actually play that record, and also an old Batman theme record, which is in the shape of a bat. I don't know how you cue these up if you're...
Well, just there. That's where the run starts.
You know, and also they also have like miniature CDs now for people who've got little houses. For Japanese people who live in very small flats. So that's like a little teeny... Just two songs on that. That's the Nuisance Spandau Ballet. But I
knew that finger would come in handy once.
Yeah, that's your CD finger there, Bert.
My CD finger.
And I thought what we'd do is take a look at a couple of tracks. Do you remember a song called Pop Music by a guy called M?
I certainly do.
1979, Pop, Pop. Well, what they're doing now is they're kind of thinking, that was a hit in 1979, it's 10 years later. Maybe we can get it a hit again. But what we have to do is sort of zoosh up the video, make it a new super duper video. So have a quick look at Pop Music by M. This is the new version.
Now you know what to say. Talk about pop music. Talk about pop music. Pop music. Pop music. All around the world,
pop music.
And that's
Same
marketing
song.
it correctly.
That's marketing the right way because it's the same song, slightly remixed, more drum beats, and you can dance to it more.
Jonathan, can I ask you, on the local scene, if someone's got a, say for example, say if I re-released the Bert and Patty, oh by the way, Lionel Rose, if you're watching, I doubt if you are, lovely of you, he asked for the Bert and Patty family album last Friday, Patty and I signed it and just left it here. And that's how much he thought. If I re-released that, I mean, would it be worthwhile? Which would I go for? You get airplay on radio or on your show?
You go for like a big spot on Saturday Morning Live, but also if you like a lot of people like Carly and Jason haven't been getting much airplay on Australian radio. Exactly. So what they do is they release a song into the dance clubs. The video gets played in the dance clubs. People say, I want to buy that record, whether they hear it on the radio or not. So that's the way a lot of the dance music is getting. But what I suggest with the Bert and Patty album is you get Tom Cruise to play you get, you know, a good spot, maybe Pam to play Patty, and oh my God, it's my mother. It's my mother. My mum.
I'll come up to get your album, the album. You know, the one that you keep showing all the time.
$50 that'll do.
Certainly, yes, okay, fine. That's $35.30.
What about fish heads? Would you like fish heads? Fish heads.
Yeah, I tell you, I better still. You know,
quick security, get security down here quickly. One of the executives' wives. Back to the bleachers, madam. Get back. I tell you what, I can't stand it when those executive wives come down here. They have a few gins over lunch and then whoosh.
I thought a streaker's got to come here.
Yes, and Dipper, of course, has been confronted. Get it off, get it off.
She's
has been confronted before by a
Geelong fan, I think. A Geelong
I could just see the shadow coming in, and I thought, my God, Peter, my floor manager's working very close today. Then I realised it wasn't the same aroma, and I thought, hello.
Bert, can we get back to my...
I do beg your pardon. Could you get the flowers back?
Yeah, the flowers. It's not her birthday. Yeah, don't worry, the next guest, it'll be a birthday too, I'm sure. Now, marketing people.
Yes.
Like, if you wanted to market yourself, bring out a record.
Yeah.
Say like Tears for Fears. I've got a clip here called Sowing the Seeds of Love. It's very 60s, very much like the Beatles. Have a quick listen to this.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that's basically, it's marketing. You can have old product, new product, whatever you've got, as long as you have a good video and a good sort of, whether it's movies or videos or something, there's always a market. There could be are you doing a video? And everyone in America is doing a video.
Everyone's doing one. I'd like to do a video, comedic video, you know.
It's a deal.
Yeah, let's do it.
I can voice over it. Yes.
John, can I just ask you one thing?
Yeah.
Why have you got a tattoo on the palm of your hand?
Oh, that's just Marcel, just tattoo.
Oh, let's have a look. Have you got this?
Just taking a couple of phone numbers off.
Oh, you've got your little key lines. 30 years in the industry and I've never done that.
Hello, Bert.
So what? Yeah.
Where's Don?
I always thought you were such a great actor. Jonathan Coleman, ladies and gentlemen. I'm back with you after this break.
Do you really believe he's lost his memory?
Can he remember in time to save his family?
He's a good husband and a loving father.
Your husband is a man whose past life is buried.
Or will his family need saving from him?
Be very careful.
You're with someone right now, aren't you? Or is it a trap?
It's a time bomb.
I want it in.
It was you.
The truth.
Richard Widmark, Keith Carradine, Kathleen Quinlan in Blackout. Tonight on 7.
Australia, are you ready for this? Chicken, burger, ham and Swiss, barbecue chicken, yummy Swiss cheese, smoked Danish ham in a burger, red rooster, yes please.
Yes, please.
You never ever seen bigger than this. Chicken, burger, ham and Swiss.
Now get a free Nestle's milk chocolate bar with every burger. For nothing? Absolutely.
Chicken, burger, ham and Swiss.
When it comes to looking after things you love, don't mess around with quality. The best, most economical protection I can give something like this is the superb quality of a McFadden garage. And when it comes to building sheds or stables, I'm uncompromising on quality and value for money. Now, McFadden's are the people who can meet that challenge with a superb colour-bond steel structure at an unbelievably low price. They did it for me. I shall let them do it for you.
Oh, McFadden, you'll be glad you chose McFadden.
McCain Microwave Pizza Supreme. The frozen pizza you can cook in a microwave, giving a crispy crust. It's just like a pizza from a pizza shop.
Hey, you want a cappuccino?
Ah, McCain, you've done it again.
If I had a hammer,
Dennis Walter, Tell It on the Mountain. 20 brand new songs
is beautiful
to warm the heart
in its own way.
Songs of hope.
Like a bridge over troubled water.
And love.
You are the wind beneath my wings.
Tell It on the Mountain.
Runneth over with love.
1 hour of songs especially for you from Dennis Walter.
At last, replacement windows that are virtually maintenance-free. That's right, Certainteed PVC windows will never rot and never need painting. All Certainteed PVC windows are double glazed. They are highly energy efficient to keep your home warmer in winter, cooler in summer. They'll also greatly reduce outside traffic noise while adding real value to your home. Clean the outside from the inside. Phone us now for our special offer on keyed locks and insect screens, absolutely free with every new Certainteed PVC window we install for you. Call us now.
New Yardley ESP Clear Mascara. Conditions and thickens lashes perfectly. No colour, no smudges or smears. Yardley ESP Clear Mascara.
Welcome back. Jonathan Coleman, Pam Madison, and the Big Dipper is here. And next on the show, we've got a lovely lady.
No, but you know what it is, though? It's a tribute to the forests. By not using cue cards or paper and writing it on your hand, you're saving trees. Save those trees.
Okay. I got away with that. Meredith Burney is on the show today, and Meredith was the winner of our very first Housewife Superstar, and part of the prize was to come back for a complete professional engagement. And here she is to sing We're All Alone. Please welcome back Meredith Burney.
Outside the rain begins, and it may never end, so cry no more. On the shore a dream will take us out to sea. Forevermore, forevermore. Close your eyes, Aileen, and you can be with me 'neath the
That was lovely, Meredith. Just lovely. Meredith Burney, ladies and gentlemen. How do you feel now?
Oh, a lot better now. Thank you.
That was just terrific. And that marks your first professional appearance on our show. Just a little gesture to remember our show. I'd like you to accept these flowers, if you would.
I've seen these somewhere before.
Meredith Burney, ladies and gentlemen, we'll take a break. We're back with you very soon.
Good afternoon, Glenn Taylor. 2 people have been killed and 5 others, 4 of them children, have been injured in a 3-car smash on the South Gippsland Highway. All the injured have been flown to Melbourne. One family was travelling to the Royal Melbourne Show. More news in an hour.
They're the ones to watch. Glenn Taylor and Jennifer Kite bring you 7 nightly news. Now 6 o'clock weeknights on 7.
So there you have it, Jeff. You simply have to watch your cholesterol or I can't be your husband.
Mom, look what Dad's eating.
Now, Jeff, remember what the doctor said.
New, improved skinny milk. It now tastes so good. You'll feel guilty drinking it.
The difference is more than the design. The difference is more than the 25-year structural guarantee. The difference is A.V. Jennings Home Improvements.
Welcome to Charged Crime File. Deeper Dog. History of disorganized crime. Garment handed in Saturday. No need to paw print suspect. Garment charged successfully at a pre-wash hearing. Close examination proves new charge with real eucalyptus oil gets out tough stains without getting up your nose. Later that day, at a lineup, garment given a fresh start thanks to new eucalyptus charge. Fight crime. Take charge.
Fabrics behind the fashion, lean craft, only lean craft, oh, lean craft.
They're all new for summer. They start at just $3.99, but only at Lincraft.
For the fabrics behind the fashion, lean craft.
Why do all health funds seem the same? Same this, same that.
There is one health fund that is different. Medibank Private has Share and Save. Share a small part of the claim and save up to 25% on your hospital insurance. And around 25% is quite a cost saving. So if you don't want the same old thing, come in and discover the Share and Save difference today.
Medibank Private Share and Save. That's the difference.
I've warned you before. You're doing it almost... Pardon me. Great Bert. Great Bert. You're doing it almost every day. You've come up to this host set today on 5 different occasions during the commercial breaks, getting autographs from Big Dipper.
Are we on?
Yes, you are on, and you're not supposed to do it. You're supposed to stay there with your audience and not come up here where all the stars are.
$15 for any of mine, okay?
Yeah.
You're charging me.
Has he really? Yeah. Well, just stop it. And don't forget, by the way, Thursday or Friday of this week, we expect magic from you.
Oh, yeah.
Okay? Prepare yourself. Something which I suppose he's about the only person in Australia who wouldn't be affected by this because he's not too sure of what's happening anyway. But everyone in our country is really depressed and concerned about interest rates, particularly home interest rates. And I thought it was best to go straight to the man who should know something about the problems and the answers. From the National Australia Bank, please welcome Hayden Park.
Stand up.
No, actually, Jonathan particularly wanted to meet you, Hayden, because he's one of your clients. His account is with the National Bank.
National Australia Bank, PIN number 3107.
You're not supposed to tell anybody, right? Okay. Everything. So just relax there and enjoy yourself, won't you, Jonathan?
Yeah, I'll try.
Hayden, I guess the first question has got to be: is there going to be any light at the end of that proverbial tunnel for people who find themselves now in a real mess because they went in at a certain interest rate and now all of a sudden it's way over their head?
Well, I guess everybody realises that when they go into it, it's probably a variable rate, but they probably didn't expect that we'd reach these sorts of heights. Now, the light at the end of the tunnel, you're talking about next week, next month or next year.
You tell me.
In my view, I think interest rates are likely to go up before they come down. And therefore, in terms of home interest rates, it's probably about April, May before we see some decline in housing loan rates.
Why are they so high?
Well, basically, government policy. You've probably heard about balance of payments and inflation rates and foreign debt.
We've all heard those terms and those words, but to a lot of us, it's a foreign language. In our language, why are they so high?
Well, the government is trying to stop us to spend money. They don't want us to spend any money, and therefore one of the ways they use to do that is to raise interest rates so that you will defer buying that new car, that new house, that new television set, what have you. So one of the ways to do that, of course, a lot of people buy on credit to buy those sorts of goods, so they say, let's make that more expensive, and therefore people will say, well, look, I won't do it this year, I'll wait until interest rates come down or till the economic climate's a little better.
But Hayden, then at the other end of the scale, what happens to productivity in Australia?
Well, in essence, that's another problem we've got, of course, is that that's called fiscal policy. That's a technical term.
Yeah.
They're trying to get us to produce more for the same sort of money. So if we do get wage rises or remuneration, then, of course, we've got to get it from productivity and not necessarily from cost of living.
I think at last, you've been able to explain to me exactly what the government requires us to do. Work like hell, make as much as we possibly can in the way of products, and then whatever we do, don't buy them.
That's correct. I understand. But in essence, in that process, of course, what you're seeing here is that we do, in fact, import a lot of goods which we use almost every day. Wool, for instance, we're the biggest wool producer in Australia. But do we all buy Australian wool? I've no doubt we do. But it's all got to go offshore, gets made into garments and all of those sorts of things, and we all import them all back. We don't have a manufacturing base that produces enough shoes, enough clothes, all the things that we use every day. A lot of those get imported.
OK, Hayden, this may be a little perhaps out of your paddock, but I mean, if we're going to continue along that line, why is it so? Why don't we manufacture in Australia as we used to?
Well, once again, that's going back into the dark ages, I guess, in terms of perhaps the early 70s, where some of our manufacturing base was basically decimated overnight. When all the tariffs got taken off too quickly, that basically closed down our manufacturing, and all our manufacturing went offshore because it was just too dear. We were uncompetitive. Our industries were protected far too long with all sorts of things like tariffs, and I personally don't like tariffs. I'd rather have a very competitive marketplace, and that's the way it ought to be. But you've got to phase these sorts of things in gradually so people can adjust to it, adjust their businesses, so that they do in fact get the productivity levels right.
Yeah, please, John.
Just a quick question from a fellow National Bank client, customer. How come the Americans can have lower interest rates and also the interest rates on your home loan are tax deductible?
Well, of course, that's a political decision. I mean, you're getting out of my realm here. I basically work in...
Well, let's get somebody here right now. Let's get some damn answers because I'm going to the toilet. I'm going up to here. I'm going to open the window.
Back to the old network there. But in essence, what you're seeing, of course, in America, it was a political decision, of course, to make interest payments on home loans tax deductible. That's not a bank initiative. That's a political decision.
Do you think it would work in Australia?
Well, it's one of the things that can happen. Basically, I'd like to see us...
You're talking to a guy with a white face.
Yes, if you just tuned in, it would look a little unusual.
Hello, I'm Mike Willisey.
I'd certainly like to see us give us more incentive to save. I'd like to see that perhaps, encourage people to save, and the interest payments that they get, index it for inflation, so that they only get taxed on the real interest, not on the inflationary part of it. You know, for instance, our whole tax system, for instance, is geared towards you must buy property. There's no capital gains tax on it. All the investors buy property because they know that they can use negative gearing. They also know that when they sell that property, the capital gains tax is indexed for inflation. Now, if you do that for one sort of revenue, why don't you do it for things like interest payments?
It's not fair though, too. You're supposed to work hard, but if you've got two jobs, like if you do two jobs, like a nighttime job and a daytime job, you get double taxed. So where's the incentive to work hard?
Yeah, and also, I mean, can I ask you a personal question? Do you happen to have a mortgage?
Yes.
Have you got a good deal?
Well, it's part of my remuneration package. I can either take it in money or I can take it in part of a loan.
They all take it.
The same way as most companies, I suppose, say to you, look, you know, the salary package is this. Do you want a motor car? Do you want some cash? Do you have it in superannuation? You get some choice about how you might split up your particular salary.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, sure, Deborah.
I was going to say, you can't spend. I mean, people are finding it hard to save money. I mean, you know, the average wage is about $380. By the time they pay their 18% interest, and I mean, a lettuce these days is cost you $3.50. Isn't that right, ladies? I mean, you cannot save these days.
And even if you do use, if you're using a credit card, the trouble now also is now with the credit cards, the banks are putting all the interest up to what, 24% next year or 25% next year.
We haven't done it yet, but
you haven't done it yet. But I'm sure there's something we can look forward to.
I think that's the sad... I mean, we're laughing because Jonathan delivered that beautifully, but that really is the sad thing. And it just seems to me that we get reports of banks making so much profit. Couldn't you meet us halfway?
Well, in essence, you've really, when you look at the profitability part of it, you know, we're very big banks. We earn a lot of our money offshore, for instance. Our particular bank owns some banks in the UK, and they contribute to the Australia's purse, if you like, because we're earning profits offshore. We're doing our bit for the export by earning money offshore. When you talk about housing, of course, we make almost no money at all. In fact, our profit result at the March half was down 20%. But the other part...
But what was the profit, though?
The profit for the half was about 400 million.
Oh, sad.
But in essence, of course, you know, you talk about home buyers, I could very well say to you, look, they're getting a rate of 17% currently, and that's a concessional rate. The local garage man and the farmer, they're paying 20% plus. Now, that's a market rate, so I could very well say to you, look, the home buyer's getting a good deal because it's a concessional rate already, even though it's certainly very high. And we don't agree with high interest rates. It's bad for business. We don't write as many loans because people defer their decision to borrow. We can't pass all of the cost on, therefore our profit margin shrinks. So it's not good for banking to have high interest rates.
Look, I'm almost in tears. Would you pass that?
Yeah, quick, the flowers.
Oh, this is real. I want to mention Alan Stewart, who is my North Victoria National Australia Bank. He's a wonderful man.
If I could just say hello to Jeff Pearson, the manager
ladies
of my
and gentlemen,
bank.
please thank Hayden Park. And we're back with you after this break.